call that flat pass. Property cement bug out. Anyways, this is another week of Lalicia Say My Name Bitch podcast where what we say ain't for play, and no matter your position in life, baby, we all gonna elevate. So, with that being said, get straight into it. This week's topic is about, and yes, my lashes are doing their own thing because I didn't adjust them today. I just been ripping and running. I am running a little bit behind because I usually try to make a schedule and stick to the schedule, but I'm running very much so behind. I like to watch football on Sundays. I'm one of them women, but work. So I try to put it in the cup. Anywho, back to the point. This week's topic is doing business with people you do not like. So, how do y'all feel about that? I mean, do you not do business with people you like? Do you say, yeah, business is business? Because that's the saying, business is business, that I've heard. Y'all comment below what sayings or what y'all logos, or I say logos, but any sayings or phrases that you might have heard before pertaining to doing business. So with that being said, of course, I always give my opinion, and then after my opinion, because things are getting juicy, I give an actual experience that I went through, I had, that might relate to what I'm saying. So with that being said, I do believe in doing business with people you do not like. Now, depending on that experience you might have had with them, now that's an iffy situation or subject. But however, all in all, yeah, definitely, because I do believe in business is business, and that's money. And I mean, I don't know if it's a Leo thing, I don't know if it's a black thing, or just a Lalicia thing. When it comes to my money, I'm not going to let my emotions affect that. I don't do it, I don't believe in it, and I'm not going for that. So with that being said, all in all, my opinion on, do I do business with people I don't like? Hell, fucking right, I do. You feel me? I ain't from nothing to be like, oh well, I don't like her cousin, so I'm not finna do her hair. Baby, come on, bring me that. Run me them coins. But I have a specific. I said it right the first time. I thought I messed up because I be messing up a little bit. But I have a specific situation where I barely can say I have locks, and I'm starting to correct my grammar a lot because everybody know, if y'all don't know, I am homeschooling. I'm ready to start posting some of them videos too. Me and my babies have a little bit too much fun sometimes, and sometimes it can be like this much frustrating. Not really, but yeah, it's crazy. But like I said, back to the point. I don't mind doing business with people that I don't like. I will do business with people I don't like. Some people might say it's fake or whatever. I don't know, but that's just my opinion. Y'all let me know in the comments. Do you think that's fake to do business with people you don't like? Do you think it's a dangerous move to do business with people you don't like? I do think so, because some people are just so nasty and whatever. But anywho, back to the point. My situation, we're gonna say this person's name is Q. I already thought about the names. Y'all know we don't put names out there. We don't get no bad, no clout, no none of that. But yeah, Q hits me up. Oh, I need my hair done. Da 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 da. I bet I got you. Now, mind you, prior to Q asking me this, we had a falling out. Now, the thing with me is, I would tell a person when they do something that bothers me. So there's no questioning, there's no if, there's no maybe. If I have a problem, I'm big on speaking on it. So this is exactly what happened. So the events aren't lies, it's just the people's names, and sometimes their position are lies. But we're going to say Q is a friend of mine, and I known Q for a while, like to the point where I was young. I was basically, I want to say I was homeless, but I really wasn't when I was young. I just was kind of like on the streets because my at-home situation. Like, I think I discussed that in the previous video, so we're not ready to get into that. Y'all just go watch the video. But anywho, back in the day, person real cool. I stayed at her house. I am gonna put this out here. I was like 15, been like 23. We smoking weed and shit together, fucking niggas together and shit. Like, I mean, back then I was cool. Now looking at it, I'm just like, I don't agree with it at all. But I'm not mad because of course it gave me a place to stay and stuff. But now as an adult, big no. But anywho, back to the point of we had that relationship where I was able to stay at her house when I was younger, or whatever the case may be. On top of that, you know, she was, we gonna say, in the family some type of way. So, you know, she's that close to the family that she's kind of like not in the family, but in the family, whatever. Her child related, but not in the family still. I don't know how you can say that shit, but that's the case. So, like I said, I'm the one type. I'm the type person, like I'm cool. I'm a people person, so I'm like shit. I don't give a fuck what everybody else say. I want my own opinion on her. I gets with her, of course. Like I said, she let me stay at her house, smoke weed, we do whatever. So you cool on my end. You never did nothing to me. If anything, you helped me. So with that being said, I what you call them? I did a little bit of time in jail. Literally only like 30 days, but come home. And I think I was a heavy drinker prior to getting locked up. So come home, get some alcohol. My freaking cousins, I want to shout them out, but like I said, I ain't shouting no names, but I love them so much. But anyways, they gave me some Ciroc, and I'm like, I don't do white liquor at all. I don't do white liquor. They're like, oh, come on, it's the good one, you know, because it's one of them top brands or whatever. I shouldn't say that C word, but whatever. We're going to go back past that. But anyway, so I'm like, all right, y'all, I tried. Man, when I say I was so lit, like I want no good. To the point where I goes, she like, you ain't coming to my house, cause you know, she like, I ain't seeing you no way, I ain't gonna see you. I'm like, yes, you are, girl, I'm gonna come and see you. So, baby, dad at home with the kids, because I'm the person that likes to go out. He likes to sit in the house, watch TV, video games, whatever. That was him, me. And I'm grateful that he wasn't the type, like he would have attitudes about it, but he wasn't the type that made a big fuss about me going out and enjoying myself. So anywho, I'm like, girl, I ain't pulling up on you, I'm pulling up on you. Goes pull up on her, and we out. I think we just rode around a little bit. We didn't do too much, but we ended up driving to my house. But on the way to my house, I'm driving all crazy. By the time I get home, I'm so sick to the point where I'm, you know, one of them drunks when you throwing up and pooping at the same time. That's what vodka does to me. Besides that, I be like crazy. Last time I drank that stuff, me and a certain person was going to kill each other, like literally. But anywho's, I turn around, I'm sick as on the way. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm back. So that next day, she never called to check up on me. But then I end up, probably like maybe later that day, the day afterwards, I text her like, hey girl, what's up, da 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 da. Oh, nothing, girl, da 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 da. And that was the end of that. Then I goes through my husband at the time, my ex-husband, whatever, phone, and I see that initial Q. And I'm gonna be honest, I already called that person by that initial because that just was my nickname for them or whatever. Like everybody called that person by their first name, but I called her, and I'm like, so that really raised the flag because it's like it couldn't be that because that's too easy to figure out if that's the case. Now y'all tell me, y'all hop in these comments and tell me if I'm wrong now. But I see the initial. Nah, that couldn't be that initial. So then turn around, what happened? I think I said I wanted to brush it off, but then I goes to my phone, I check the number and the number matches. So me, because I want to say I'm crazy, but I don't like to call myself crazy. Anybody who's really crazy, this is sad, I know. Anybody who's really crazy, I'm going to say me. Anybody who's been through mental health situations, like been in hospitals, been to the point where you don't know if you're coming or going, or you really feeling suicidal, or you really feeling like the world is trying to really attack you and stuff. I don't like being called crazy. It's like, it really gets to under my skin. Like, especially if you don't know me and you call me crazy, or even anybody call me crazy, I don't like it. I don't like it. I might play it off and laugh, but I don't like it. But anywho, back to the point. So my loony side kicks in. I said, you know what, I ain't gonna say nothing to nobody. I'm gonna just let it come out. I'm gonna let them say something to me, because I'd rather somebody say something to me than me to pull up on you, because then it looks like I'm attacking them versus, you know, whatever. So anyway, I'm gonna tell the story, get through the story, and stop with the sadness, because y'all know it takes forever to get through a story. Anywho's, so yeah, I put my phone together with the other phone. I'm like, oh, this is the same number. So I calls Q and like, hey, so what you doing? Nothing, girl. And I want to say this like 4 or 5 days later. Hey, girl, what you doing? Nothing, da 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 da. Having a normal conversation, waiting for her to bring up, hey, yeah, I gave so and so my number because X, Y, and Z. None of that came up. Now, I ended the call. I approached my husband at the time about it. Hey, what's up with this? Oh yeah, I meant to delete the number because, I don't know why she gave it to me, but I just put it in my phone to make her not feel bad. So what happened was, when I was drunk, pooping, blah, 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 going back and forth, they took it upon themselves like, hey, you're going to drive me home because obviously she's not in a good place to drive me home, which I'm going to be honest, I felt like maybe if I slept it off a little bit, she'll still be in there and I would have drove her home. Yes, that's irresponsible, but that was my plan. That's what me and her should have discussed versus whatever. But even if that's the case, that phone number exchange, in my opinion, shouldn't have went down. Okay, I said stop it, sad look. Anywho, so I said to him, like, yeah, what's up with this? Oh, she shouldn't have, she gave it to me, but I wasn't gonna call her. You know, I just saved it as that because I was just gonna erase it. So it's been like a whole week, you still got the number in there, whatever. And I ain't gonna lie, he didn't text it or nothing like that. And I will say, okay, side notes. Anywho, back to the point, I'm gonna get to the side notes. So I ended up calling her back. Why did you do this? Oh, I just gave it to him to make sure you was okay. And this is exactly what she said. Yeah, I just gave it to him so I could check up on you to make sure you was okay. And plus, I know y'all, just in case you needed food. The bitch do something about food stamps. Yeah, I know you don't get food stamps no more, so I might can call you to get you some food stamps or something if y'all needed some. The first thing that bings in my head, if you calling me to check up on me, you can call me. If you want to see if we need food stamps, you can call me. But besides that, when I was on the phone with you the other day, hey, yeah, I gave my number because I was going to check up on you or whatever, and I didn't know if you was going to be able to answer the phone or not. That was a one-day thing. Or, bitch, I thought you was dead, so I gave my number to him so I can call him to check up on him. Any of that. But to me, it just, nothing added up. So now, that person, Q, is like, oh, don't nobody want your man, don't nobody want your man. It's not that the fact that you want him or not, because at the end of the day, I think, even though we got married, this gonna be in another video for another day. Even though we got married, we weren't together for the longest because of another situation that occurred right after we got married. So it was like, and I'm a different woman, and these are the sad notes. That's the end of that story. No, it's not. That's not the end of the story because that's not even the point. So, boom. Look at me. I'm all over the place. Anyway, so yeah, that happened, and then I explained to her, hey, you're wrong because you should need his number. You can call me, da 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 da. We put that out there. So like I said, I just felt like I needed to speak my piece, tell her what I thought was wrong, and that be the end of that. With that being said, I don't want to deal with you because you a backdoor hoe. I just made that up. Anyway, no, I don't know. I just heard backdoor before, and I just added my hoe. But y'all heard it here first, though. Got bars. Okay, back to one. So, just recently, y'all go back to that other video. Y'all gotta watch my videos so y'all can be like, oh, I know what's going on. Like, because people love to know what's going on in my life, especially the ones that don't like me, but they, you know, be around me or whatever. Especially y'all. Y'all go watch. Anyway, I talked about how my kids went with their father at one point. And with that being said, Q decides to hit me up on Facebook about hey, I'm trying to get my hair done. Okay, I gave her my business line. Y'all want my business line, 804-362-2671. That is for Big L and Cartel events. If you want a children's event, of course, you can hit up Events Galore with that same number, tagline, and Big L and Cartel events at iCloud.com. So I gave her my number. Say, if you want your hair done, go ahead, hit my business. I didn't tell her it was my business line, but I'm like, hey, hit that number up, and, you know, I got you whenever you want it. So when this situation happened with the kid's father, oh, she texted my phone and never hit me up about the hair. Text my phone, hey, what's up? Like, hey, who is this? Girl, this such and such, or something she said that made me realize who it was. So I'm like, oh, no. She kept texting. I'm like, I don't know who this is. Because I'm just a nice person. And like I said, it's my business sign. So I'm being nice. Hey, how are you? Who is this? And then she ended up calling me. And I called her to the voice. I'm like, hey, what's up? But it's like 7, 8 o'clock at night. Like, you don't want anything 7, 8 o'clock at night. You're not on no business, tip or whatever. But maybe you do. Maybe you want an appointment. So I'm still being open-minded. Yeah, what your baby daddy told me. Bitch, I don't fuck with you. Why are you calling me about what my baby daddy told me? Well, he told me that you got the kid. Whoa. That's not your business. I don't care to discuss my business with you. Shawty girl got upset. So my thing is, I was willing to do business with her, even though I didn't fuck with her, because of course it's my money and I wanted my money. I'm about my bread. I am about my bread, Alicia. It's about the bread. I am about the bread, Alicia. Okay, alright, but to the point. I'm about my bread and I'm like, whatever. I don't fuck with her. Like, I don't want to do hair in my house. I used to go to other people's houses, and because I'm spiritual, I want no bad juju in my area. But anyway, with that being said, I told her, I specifically said, hey, I gave you my number about hair, not about my personal business. So I don't know why you hitting me about my personal business. I'm not gonna say in her defense, but her words were, oh, well, he was the one that walked up to me and said something. Well, that's between you and him. You and him discuss that, not me, because I don't want nothing to do with it. So, after that, she goes off the handle and texts me these long paragraphs. Or you can stand in line with the rest of the bitches that don't like me, da-da-da-da-da. Well, I've been told you like 3, 4 years ago I ain't like you, so now you just finding the time to write me paragraphs about like, I don't care. And you shouldn't care because you damn near 50 years old, so why are you even wasting your time texting me back after I said I don't fuck with you? I don't fuck with you, okay, respect it and move on. Now, I will be honest, it's going to be a subject for another day. Y'all remind me in the comments, be like, oh yeah, make sure you talk about that, because y'all see how my brain work. Y'all see how my brain work, my edges. But anyway, it was like, I've had 2 people I had to tell, like, hey, look, I can't fuck with you like that. Or I had to tell a person, like, hey, I got to fall back from you. One of them was my family member, and I loved his response. I was like, look, I love you fam, but I got to fall back from you because of something I heard. And he respected it. I still love you, dog. You know who I'm talking about. I know you know, because, you always call me sis, but bruh, I ain't sis, dog. I'm going to need something. I mean, I gave it up. Anyway, but yeah, at the end of the day, like, we related, but I'm definitely not his sister. But he would, because at the end of the day, like, I'm that cool of a person. And then I had another girl. I didn't like the way she moved. And I ain't gonna lie, we both are Leos. And I don't know if other people go through this, but I don't know. Me and other Leos, we don't last long. Like, we'll kick off good, but then after that, we don't last long. I think my hair is like really on my back and it's getting to me. But anywho's, yeah, so I told her the same thing. She was like, oh, that's cool, have a blessed life. She might have been being sarcastic, but she kept it short, sweet, and to the point. I fuck with her for that. Even though I don't fuck with her, not, like, it ain't no beef, I don't fuck with her. But even though I don't fuck with her, I don't fuck with I don't fuck with the way she move. It's no beef, it's just, we parting ways. With that family member I told you that called me sis, and we not brother and sister, he like, alright, cool, respect. We parting ways. If I see you, it's still gonna be love, but don't think we're gonna be parlaying chilling together like we used to, because we definitely used to turn up together. Like me and Big Dog, when we actually got to the point where we did. We turned up together. But even when it comes to those 2 individuals, if it's about money and stuff, after this last experience with that person with Q, I don't think I can do business with people I don't fuck with. But if it's a stranger that I don't know, and I don't like something they do, and say for instance, they want me to do an event for them, like they might need chairs, because I do provide chairs, I do provide lights, I do provide backdrops and photo shoot items, that you might need for your event. Games, I have dartboards, I have poker tables, I have all that stuff. Yes, this is some free advertisement for y'all. So, I will provide those items. I will be a positive person because I'm never the one to hold on to anything or try to backdoor somebody because, oh, that bitch did something to me 20 years ago, so I'm still holding on to that, so I'm gonna fuck her. No. Please don't ever think you're gonna come to me and get that. But please don't ever think shit's sweet, like we can go back to where things were. So with that being said, yeah, I would definitely do business with somebody I don't fuck with, and keep it very professional with you on the business level. And I would talk to you like this, so you know it's just professional. I would not cuss around you and all that, so you would know it's unprofessional on a professional level. I'm not saying unprofessional. I'm saying on, because I know my lingo, my language, or my accent can be a little difficult to understand. But with that being said, yeah, I'm gonna do what I gotta do to get my money, because at the end of the day, I do have little people that depend on me, and those little people that depend on me can't afford my attitude to get in the way of me being a provider. Man, I had a discussion with someone just today. You allow your emotions to affect these little ones, because if your emotions get in the way of you being able to interact with them a certain way, you can't do that. So I don't allow my emotions or my feelings to get in the way of my business. And I think from that situation there was definitely an eye opener of, yeah, you might tell somebody, hey, I'll do business with you, but they might take that as an invitation that shit's sweet, like, oh, we back friends and we back cool, which is not the first time that person did something like that. So I just knew I shouldn't trust that person in. But with that being said, I'm a sweetheart. I let people make their own karma. I would not let them deter me or dictate how my karma's gonna roll, however. Because just because I don't like something you did and I'm like, I gotta fall back, I'm not gonna be combative, I'm not gonna want to fight, I'm not gonna be now. You come up me, I'm gonna be with the shits now. I definitely, I ain't gonna talk too much about that. But yeah. If you come to me, you want me to do an event for you. If you come to me, I try to fall back from doing hair, because I don't like being prepared. I don't even like doing my own hair. Y'all see this oh, but yeah, I would never do that. I would never let, my emotions or my feelings dictate my bread, my money. Because money, I'm not attached to money. I'm not attached to it, even though you do need it to survive and whatever. I like nice things, so of course I want it, but money is something that we need to circulate. If you need a business and I have a service, I'm going to provide it, and I'm provide it as professionally as possible. Especially if I feel like you don't fuck me, you don't like me, oh babe, I'm going to get you top-notch service. How about that? Well, everybody can get top-notch service. You got to get the top-notch service from me. Big every cocktail events, Lord. But with that being said, definitely let me know what y'all opinion is on that, and then that little sidebar story or whatever, let me know how y'all feel about that too. I know some people gonna be like, I don't know, some people gonna probably say I'm crazy, but I really feel like I wasn't crazy, or I wasn't being, and you always gotta trust your intuition with anything. Like always. And I should have, but I didn't. I didn't go with my first instinct. I didn't trust my intuition, which is bad, but that's it, no deal. But this has gone over 20 minutes, so I like to keep my things short to the point. And I was having trouble uploading videos, so that's another reason I like to keep them short. But anybody have any advice or have some pointers or whatever, and like to see another person come up, please let me know. What am I doing wrong? What I can do better? Also, I would like to add this on, being that I was talking about the services I provide and me, providing service to people I don't like. With that being said, if y'all go to my Facebook, on Saturdays, I like to post other small businesses. I will be honest, most of them are black owned, but they're preferably small business owners that I like to shout out and I like to put on my page. My Facebook, it was Lisa Gregory. I want to say I put LaLisa on there. Not sure, but Karma Health, you can definitely find me, but I would try to, I will put the link in below this video. Besides that, my Instagram, everybody know me as Karma Health. Karma, Karma, Health, HEALTH _ on Instagram. And like I said, I post, people who have small businesses, and find somebody for the service that you might need or want. So with that being said, let's go ahead and wrap this on up. What we say ain't for play. And baby, no matter your position in life, we all gonna elevate.